Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. This week, I've got the cutest little casita in Santa Catalina and a disappointing trip to Coiba.
Turn left on Carretera 94.
That's the closest gas station.
Continue straight for 45 minutes to Villa Santa Catalina.
I always think about what life day to day would be like living in such a remote place, especially with roads that are not that good.
So I thought seeing one of these mounds was going to be an anomaly, but there's a second one, and I think I'm going to go through on that side. Here's the fourth one.
I think that's the method of filling in the potholes. My first impression of Santa Catalina was that there's so many cute little photography opportunities. The town just has a really nice, laid-back, beachy surfer vibe.
All right, let's see what my little casita looks like. I can hear the ocean. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is really cute. I have a little fridge, which is perfect. A very narrow, okay, I do fit in here, but just barely. And I got Wi-Fi. It smells clean. A little couch, a little table, my little bed, screens on the window that work, got towels, hangers. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I love this tile in here. That's funny. This is something you wouldn't see in the States, I don't think. A toilet just put in there, tilted. Cute little shower. I even have products. Oh, I'm very happy.
So Paula and her husband, who own Casa, used to own the pizza place, and Paula is Italian, so you know that pizza is authentic. Definitely one of the dirtier beaches that I've seen in Panama. Of course, it could be just how the tides are, the time of year, and it might not be like this all the time, but there certainly was a lot of plastic on the beach. Like a lot of places in Panama, you can sense the challenge that the pandemic has brought to this small community, and a lot of places are closed. I don't know if they are businesses that are going to recover and reopen, but I saw a lot of yoga studios that were closed and juice bars, and you just get that sense that things might not be the same. But it's definitely colorful and really has a laid-back vibe.
So, for all of those of us who are excited about awesome real estate opportunities,
take note of the date, that whether it was supposed to be started or finished, 2018. And it looks really pretty in the picture. And then you get out here and there's nothing except a bunch of gray block down there. I'm exhausted. I went down a couple of wrong roads, so I'm sitting at a playground. But it looks promising because I see people walking back from the beach, I think. So it can't be too far away. And I can just go and sit there for a little bit. I'm walking back to Casa from, where was I? I was just at the beach. I forget the name of it. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, it's one of the most best kept secret surf spots. The waves are crazy. People are crazy going out there surfing. And I had a nice mango juice and a fish taco, and now I feel like I can soldier on for the rest of the walk. You know, it's actually not as hot here as it feels like in Coronado. I don't know if that's just for the moment or if that's typical.
So this place says there's a day pass, but so far I haven't been able to get in.
This is Vista Coiba. Really nice spot. Franco's gonna let me use the pool today, complimentary, and he's gonna show me a little room with a kitchenette.
So the room I saw didn't have any way of cooking anything, but it had a lot of cabinet space and a refrigerator. But this is definitely the place to be for breezes and relaxing. First of all, this kid was the only bright spot in the snorkel experience of Coiba Express, and I do not recommend their company. First thing was there were no fins in my size. Second thing, we had to change boats in the middle of the water after getting through these waves. The boat operator was speeding like crazy and slamming down into the water for probably 75% of the trip out to Coiba. Imagine my surprise when the handle pretty much came off in my hand. My lesson learned is that the operator definitely makes a huge difference in your experience. Unfortunately, I'd called a couple of different operators that had good reviews, but I didn't hear back from any of them.
So far, this has been a really wild experience in the ways that I had not anticipated. On the ride over, the guy is speeding so much that my spine is compressing. And I go to hold on to a railing and it comes off. And then we snorkel a bit and we got off on, sand. And then we go and we snorkel and we're supposed to get back on the boat and there's no ladder. And I could barely get myself up when Suzanne and I were snorkeling and there was a ladder and I needed help to get up. So it's kind of humiliating when like a whole boat is waiting for you, but we swam back to the shore. And then my snorkel kept filling up with water. So, all in all, the fish are beautiful, but I feel like I've risked my life to see them. And I'm kind of depleted of energy now because I had to swim back pretty far. So, we'll see.
When I was swimming back to shore, the guide was pretty far ahead of me at one point, and that's when my mask was filling up with water. And I had a moment where I was hyperventilating and I just had to lay on my back and kind of calm myself down because I was starting to get a little bit anxious that I was out in the water, not near anyone, and feeling depleted. The snorkeling was also pretty fast-paced, to be honest. It wasn't like just being able to hover over the fish and kind of watch, what they're doing. And the guy wanted us to all stick together really close. I generally don't like to do that. I like to take my time snorkeling. I like to kind of go off on my own a little bit, given parameters where it's safe to go. But I don't like staying in a group. I'd say most of the time we spent was getting to Coiba, then getting around the area, and then getting back to Santa Catalina. And this poor kid on the ride back, because of how slamming down the boat was going, he bit his tongue pretty badly. There was a lot of blood, and the boat operator didn't even slow down so that the parents could attend to their kid, and they offered him a cotton ball by hand. So they clearly didn't have any first aid training. Oh, so nice to be back on land.
Maybe the third time's a charm. The first two restaurants I went to weren't open, and now I'm at Hotel Catalina. So we'll see if their restaurant is abierto. Anyway, it's fun to check out the different areas.
One of the best meals I've had in Panama. super cute and creative what they did with this little tiny space. Just made it very playful and beachy.
Best pizza in Panama. Pizzeria Jammin'. Conveniently located next to an ice cream place that's closed, but perfect location. And then Casa is just around the corner from the ice cream place. Down at the end of this road is Vista Coiba, and that place has a pool. Nice breeze coming up from the ocean. Very friendly people. There's the reception for Casa, and there's 4 accommodations. So there's 2 bigger houses. This one here, and this one at the end is one larger house. And then there's 2 little units. The green building, and that's the one I'm staying in.
And one of the treasures is Paula, the owner. If you stay there, tell her I said hi.
Okay, 3rd attempt at Villa Coco for the day pass. I came by Wednesday and they said it was a pool cleaning day and the restaurant wasn't really open. So, positive expectation. Well, they weren't going to let me in today because they said they had guests. But somehow he changed his mind.
I think this is one of my favorite pools in Panama.
What an awesome day. So nice to relax by the pool, had a good meal, and it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah. I love that video. I'm heading back to Casa, where my place is. This reminds me of cooking in my RV when I was traveling around the United States. Such a cute little kitchen. You can actually get a lot done in a small space. Surprising. So this morning I'm gonna go to a different beach and I'm gonna see if I can check out Catalina's Hideaway. It's a new eco resort and they might offer a day pass to use the pool. So that's where I'm heading.
So this eco-friendly resort opened in December. Anthea and Ryan are the owners. They're from Canada originally. And this place has a super cool artsy vibe. They also are doing a lot of green initiatives. They have solar power. They recycle their wastewater. They're continuously planting. They have no single-use plastics, and they even make some of their own cleaning materials. This is the beachfront in front of Catalina's Hideaway. Great spot for walking and shell collecting. Incredible, relaxing day to swim and just rest on the daybed, read my book, enjoyed some coffee, and if I ever settle down and do end up buying real estate, I want to replicate that daybed. Here's my haul from yesterday. I love these little squiggly ones. And look at all these. There's so many of them that it then became like not a big deal to pick them up.
Goodbye, Casa Maya. We're heading to my mailbox in Coronado, and then to El Valle, back to the sloths. I'm gonna stay up at Casa Mariposa for a few days, and then going to Gorgona, and then I'm gonna stay in Panama City for a week. So that'll be interesting because I'm not a city person. All right, hasta luego. Why do Panama dogs do this? They literally just lay in the road and they look at you like, yeah, I'm laying in the road.
Even the birds hang out in the road. What's going on?